only got the free month of Amazon Prime at the moment. But I'm just going to keep it on.
That's what I did, and now it's like 3 years later.
But I went on Prime Day, and I bought a couple of things, but I wanted to look at Kindles because I do like books and I'd still buy books, but it's handy. And the only Amazon discounts are the new ones, like the latest two or something. So they're still quite expensive even with the discount, and the other ones aren't discounted. So I ended up not getting one. I really want one.
So Amazon tends to have like a day or two normally scattered through the year where they just have random discounts on Kindles. I saw it happen earlier this year, I want to say, but like they normally have them. Just keep an eye out. Where like Kindles just plummet in price. So
yeah. So yeah, Prime's fun.
Yep. Like I'd hate to think.
Echo, then I was like, nah.
I'd hate to think how much I've actually saved on delivery from Amazon Prime because we buy from Amazon all the time now. It's just one of those things where you're just like, oh, I need this. Like, oh, it'll be here today. That's great.
Why do you hate to think that?
Because like,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but it would also relate to how much I'm actually spending on Amazon. So.
It was. So yeah, I was saying before this started that. Oh, I should probably say hi, everyone. Yeah, welcome to Headset Boost. Today is the 15th of July. Man, time flies.
Yep.
Crazy. 2017. I am your host, Ali, and joining me today is Mr. Mark Gibson.
Hi.
How are you, Mark?
I'm good. It's wet outside again.
It's real wet outside.
Yeah, it's like been like, hey, we're gonna give you a bit of sun, and then like, nah. So today's one of those nah days.
I was out on Thursday doing baseball training.
Oh, right.
And it rained from literally the moment we started to literally the moment we ended. I mean, literally stop saying literally. 5 minutes, like, give or take either side of the rain starting and us starting and the rain finishing and us finishing. It was horrible.
Yep, you picked the best time to do it.
Really horrible. And I was having a really shitty baseball day, so it was double horrible.
Yep, been better.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was 7 of us. That's not even enough to make a team.
Just racking them up.
Yeah, it was triple horrible. Didn't quite get that home run horrible. My new book about training in bad weather. It's short.
It's the new Smash Mouth song, Home Run Horrible.
That was better. What have you been doing with yourself?
What fuck have I been doing with myself?
Give Mark some sort of existential crisis.
Not much. Working, obviously. Aside from that, the last big thing I did was go out for like Dave's birthday for the teppanyaki thing.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was good.
Yeah.
You
kept going between insulting the place for not being Japanese enough and responding to the very not Japanese chefs in Japanese.
I was expecting to say Holmes at one point.
Well, to be fair, when he went chicken gyoza and you went, hi, almost slapped you around the head.
Sorry,
and you didn't catch the potato.
No, I didn't. I got mocked about
After bragging that you always catch the potato.
Which is my slang for drugs.
Do you want to go catch a potato?
Chasing the potato. Potato opiates. Yeah, not much. We're talking about Prime Day. I finally completed the whole.
Yeah. Sorry.
Finally completed the Holy Trinity. Now we have a PlayStation 4.
Yep.
That's
You have all three. You have all three.
Yep. So that's for
And
Therese when she finishes her dissertation. So it's currently sitting in a cupboard and will continue to sit in the cupboard
wow,
until she finishes. So
you were the only one to have all. Does Darren have all three of the last generation? We're ignoring the Wii U, right? So
no, the
it's a
Wii U
Wii.
counts. Darren
No,
has the Wii
no.
U. He had an Xbox 360. He had a PS3. I was
Did
the
he have a
same.
Wii?
Yes, he did.
You had a Wii.
I have a Wii.
Despite having the biggest game collection, I've not owned a Nintendo console
Yeah, no.
since the SNES
You
home
should
console.
pick up a Switch.
I,
Pick up a Switch. It's
I want to pick up a Wii U.
no, you don't, because all the Wii U
No,
games are going to come out on the Switch.
but not all the Wii games are going to come out in the Switch.
Right.
Wait,
Or will they?
so I should just get a Wii? Because my problem has been that I want to buy a Wii U, but a Wii U's still like £120 used.
Yep. So what were you desperate to play in a Wii then?
Super Mario Galaxy, Boom
Okay.
Street, Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Don't want to play Boom Street.
I love Boom Street. Boom Street's amazing.
I bet
Have
that
you
game's
played
like
it?
super rare now as well, so probably more
Nah, it's
expensive to get on
£28.
console. Is it?
Yep.
Um,
So while a Wii U is £120, a Wii is £20 used. I could buy a Wii for less than I could buy a copy of Boom Street.
yeah, because at this point, like the only thing that I can't see being ported over, unless they do, which they probably will, is Super Mario Maker. Which is the reason to own a Wii U. I know there are other games, but that's the big one. Because everything's going to come out on Switch. Let's face it. Like the only thing they haven't announced really so far has been Smash Bros.
And I
Because
don't care about that.
yeah, because Platinum have been out there teasing like Wonderful 101 and Bayonetta 1, 2. There's like everything's just being ported over. Like Splatoon is now Splatoon 2. Like there might be like one or two like games on the Wii that you might find interesting, like maybe Silent Hill, Shattered Memories. Um, Mario Galaxy is really good. Skyward Sword's worth a playthrough.
Boom Street.
Is it Boom Street over here? Or is it Fortune Street over
It's
here?
Boom Street here.
It's Boom Street. Okay. Yeah. Monopoly with stock market.
Oh,
Is that what it is? Essentially.
no,
Yeah.
no, that's with mini games. You hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
And not even mini games.
Just like the worst.
No, it's
The
so
worst.
good.
You can't
Have you
say
ever
that. You've not
played it?
played it. No,
I
have you?
I have played it several times.
Wait, what?
One of my mates from uni owned it, so we once went round to his and played it.
Okay.
I went Yoshi, and so one of the maps is a main like island where a lot of it is, right?
Mhm.
And then but there's squares that take you over to this like separate little ring, and I basically just dominated that ring, which sounds horrible out of context.
I
And
blew myself.
dozens of so you know the basic concept of
Yeah.
Boom Street. So
I
it's
think we
the
just kind of outlined
monopoly with
it.
stock markets, but also on the board are 4 suits that allow you to earn a large amount of money and earn more money. The clubs.
Yep.
And one of the suits was on this island. So as adorable little Yoshi, I became essentially a like kingpin over in this island.
Wolf of Wall Street, but with a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I main Yoshi.
Okay.
And then yeah, so I played it a couple of times.
Okay. Well, that sells that then. I still think you should pick up a Switch. I still think you should pick up Switch.
Oh, why? I know for Legend of Zelda, but as I was saying before the podcast, Mark, I've got a lot to play. I bought 11 games in 12 days.
Mario Odyssey.
No, that wasn't one of them.
May I remind you, there's also Mario XCOM coming out as well.
That is probably my strongest reason to get a Switch.
You know, they seem
I've not even
quite big
picked
on
up an
Switch at the moment
Xbox.
as well. So if you were a big fan of what your Vita did, I think this is that, but done right. So
Like my Vita, don't you dare.
because this will actually have first-party development for it as well.
Yeah, but the Vita had third-party development. It remains to be seen. You cannot tell me that, like,
I
third-party.
think the Switch will have a strong smattering of indie content and some third-party content.
Reggie, you've shrunk.
But yeah, I wouldn't hold my hope out for like. Although EA's really pushing that FIFA game, like really fucking pushing that FIFA game.
Oh, Mark, you've sold me.
But no, but like in terms of like that's normally their litmus test for third-party stuff. Is the likes of their Maddens and stuff, and like if you remember rightly on the Wii, they brought out this fucking shit version of Madden that just fucking bombed, and they were like, you know what, we're not going to make any games on this anymore.
I remember.
Here's Dead Space Extraction that we just kind of farted out the door. So yeah, I don't know. Remains to be seen, but I've got more hopes for this one than I do any other Nintendo console, except maybe like the 3DS originally.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, what about the Wii? I suppose you didn't have much hope for the Wii.
No.
And then it's all gangbusters.
Yeah, I came to the Wii late. Because A, it was really hard to get one, and B, there was no real killer game on there other than Wii Sports for like a year and a half.
Yeah. When did you get? You got PS3 at Uncharted 2.
Yeah, like the Christmas time of Uncharted 2, I got.
And I got it like
before that.
No, I only got a PS3 like 4 years ago, maybe.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, like very, very late. Yeah, very.
Well,
late.
I'm late into the cycle again on this one because that's me just got PlayStation 4 now. So.
Yeah, I've still not got an Xbox One though.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I was like I was humming and hawing over it, but like that deal was really too good to pass up.
It's really good.
Like
I didn't get the 15 months. I didn't like. I was like,
no?
Oh.
Yeah,
like it was perfect for you.
I didn't get it. I got the deal of the PlayStation 4, which was like what 3 games, 349, and considering a PlayStation 4 Pro is more expensive than that on its own.
You're gone.
Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare, and Wipeout Collection.
So did you not like Wipeout?
Nah.
Fair enough.
I got the free one after the hack on PlayStation 3 and wasn't that big a fan of it.
I don't think that's the one to really...
No, but it's like that's the dipping your toes into sort of the Wipeout experience.
No. I would...
if I was going to play any futuristic racing game, it would be a new F-Zero. But, you know...
Oh, is there a new F-Zero?
No, not at the moment.
Then why are you saying that?
Because that's the one I want.
That's a terrible reason not to play a different game.
I just wasn't like I tried playing Wipeout for a while and like wasn't the biggest fan of it. I can see what I was trying to do, but it didn't.
But you have it.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of it.
You play it.
Yeah, but like the main reason I bought it was for Therese anyway. So those 2 games that we don't want are going to go towards Crash Bandicoot instead.
Yeah. So of the 11 games, that was one of them.
Okay.
That game is so worth the money.
Yeah, Therese is desperate to play it, so that's part of the reason why. But you know, like that also means I can catch up on Uncharted and Bloodborne and Nier and Neo and Yakuza.
And Metal Gear Solid 5.
I could get that for the Xbox if I really wanted.
Is that the Xbox?
Yeah, it was multi-platform. Remember?
Oh, no, no, I did not remember.
Oh, because I have the free version of
Ground Zeroes.
Ground Zeroes that
Wait,
was
you've been able to play Metal Gear Solid. Ignore Ground Zeroes. You've been able to play Metal Gear Solid 5 for that long and just not
nah.
really
Mm-hmm.
best games ever. Maybe not now. I don't know how bastardized all the horrible,
The only thing that had me slightly interested in it was
horrible.
the fact that you could make the horse poop on command.
It's
That was
that fucking good
that was the only
game.
reason. Um,
It's possibly the best third-person shooter.
is Survive out this year?
What?
Metal Gear Survive. Remember that thing?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Terrible name. I don't know. When was the last time they talked about that?
When they announced it, I think.
Yeah. No, I'm
Konami's
sure
been too
they. I
busy
think.
like treating employees like shit and saying that if they leave, they can't be on the CVs and stuff. Yeah.
Um. Also, that's not enforceable. Were they going to say no? He didn't work here,
Apparently, you are not allowed to put that you worked for Konami on your CV,
or what?
and they blacklist you from applying for various companies. Like that
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
really
I'm
matter.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure they're horrible that way. But like, what? How is that enforceable?
I don't know.
I
Like that,
worked here.
go work in the pachinko mines. That's what you need. But yeah, no, haven't fired up the PlayStation yet. As I say, that'll be like into next month before we do that because I've already seen Therese trying to what's the word? Procrastinate with her dissertation with Ellie Noir.
Mhm.
So that quite a bit. She's on the is it the last series of cases is arson?
I didn't finish that game.
Oh, did you not? Well, she's on the arson desk.
Remember, I
After
don't
being
finish
demoted.
games.
I'm part of that club as well. But yeah, like that game's really weird.
Yeah.
Um, so she's playing on her laptop just now with everything maxed out, but
Ew.
like the disassociation between the bodies and the players, the characters' faces is just
Yeah.
really fucking creepy.
That was like, yes, that game got lauded for a lot of things, but that was one of the things everyone said is
It's just
it's kind
real
of
fucking
weird.
creepy. It's just like because there's I would say resting bitch face, but there's like some of the NPCs will have like it's very clear that they have a face that goes with the character model, and then when they start saying something or it becomes animated, it's almost like a mannequin that has this projected face put onto it. If you know what I
Yeah.
mean, it's like that, and it's real uncanny valley shit. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, like that game is
Yeah, how many people have you recognized?
quite a few.
I know John Cryer's in it, who was the other 2.5 Men.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betty Draper from Mad Men's in it.
Okay. Yep. Francis's friend from Malcolm in the Middle from Military's in it. The one he goes to Alaska with. Yeah.
I just named two recognizable people, and you come out with, oh,
Matt Parkman from Heroes and
yep,
Condemned is in
yep.
there. Um,
And Star Trek. Thank you very much.
oh, was he in Star Trek as well?
He is Kirk's dad over the phone while he's driving the car.
Yep. So he is. Yeah. Who else is in there? There's one of the guys from the Dark Knight. One of the
Christian
cops.
Bale.
No, one of the cops. You remember the guy, the Joker, like tries to get with the mirror shard in the Dark Knight?
No.
Like at least, like remember the Joker gets left in the interrogation room by himself, and he's trying to wind up the cop by saying, like the way you can tell is like.
Sure, like no, I don't remember the cop. Yeah, I kind of remember the
It's
scene.
that
Is it
guy.
before Batman comes in and smashes his face off a table?
No, it's after. It's when they've gone to
Right,
go get
okay.
Rachel, and like he wants his phone call. Yeah.
Did you hear what Chris Nolan said about Harry Styles?
No.
He thinks he'll be the next Heath Ledger because he's in Dunkirk and he's a prominent. I think he's a quite a prominent role. And Christopher Nolan was like, no, I think he's like, no one believed that Heath Ledger was going to be good for the Dark Knight, and that he wasn't a serious actor, and so there you go. Harry Styles will be dead in 10 years.
We can only hope.
Oh,
and nothing of value was lost.
You've not seen Dunkirk?
No, I haven't. It's not out yet.
No, I know that. I mean,
there are a lot of movies this year that I haven't seen so far. So
maybe acting will be his forte because fucking hate music.
Yeah, still haven't seen Spider-Man yet. So
me either. I know 2 people that have, and they said it's pretty good.
Okay. Some seen Guardians.
One of my friends said, who were the 3? It was Donald Glover, Hannibal Buress, and someone else, and they said it was weird because it felt like I was the casting director for it.
Okay.
So I should really see this movie.
Yeah, probably. What else has been going on the gaming front? I started Wolfenstein: The New Order after we talked about it last time. I got up to Berlin, which is after the train journey the first time.
Yeah.
That game does a real good job making you hate Nazis.
Yeah, it does.
Real good job.
Oh man, it's like you hate those Nazis.
There's it didn't pan out this way, but like it did, like wasn't supposed to pan out this way, but like so there's a scene where you capture a German commander or whatever with the eye patch that gets tied up in the basement in the house, and then you get ready for the chainsaw part. So I got everything ready, and then like went to go pick up the chainsaw, and there's a quick time event where he starts stabbing you, and so I just let him start like stab me for a while, and then just started pounding the shit out of him because I thought it was more menacing that way.
What did you think of the conceit to push it into the 60s?
Yeah, it's a video game. It gets very video gamey where he's like, "Oh, I can't stand up, but wait, I can."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I thought it was cool. Where it was just like
I thought it was really well done.
Yeah, where I'm like in a mental institution and everything's kind of like flying forward and
your own mind
become minutes and whatever else. Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, it's become more of a thing. I mean, what year did that game come out?
Was it around the time of launch? Was it like 2013, 2014, I want to say?
It's done I feel it does a pretty good job of storytelling that I didn't expect from Wolfenstein. And I feel that continues. And despite how absurd things are, it's real absurd.
I'm working my way through German checkpoints, and oh hey, robots. It's like,
oh yeah. Who did you save?
I saved the Scottish guy.
Yeah.
Because obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm assuming he comes back at some point then.
Who?
The Scottish guy that you save. Yeah, well, it's called his name and then timeline underneath it when you select it, so I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's been.
It's
pretty much where I got up to.
I really wish you'd played it before playing Doom.
Yeah, but
you can see why, like, at least a little bit from what you're saying is why I was so big on it.
So I feel like from the limited amount that I've played so far, I feel like they're very different. I understand the similarities, but they're very different games.
Absolutely, they are totally different games. But
So Wolfenstein seems much more linear than
oh yeah, no,
it
totally.
did.
Like again, these are all reasons why I
Yep.
wish you played it before
Yep.
Doom, because I could not a direct inspiration, but I can see a progression from Wolfenstein to Doom.
Yep.
Yeah, that game's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Enjoying it. Like, want to play more of it. I've just been playing. Any spare time that I have, I've been just trying to put into Zelda.
Yeah.
Because I bought the DLC for Zelda.
Okay,
Um,
what is the DLC for Zelda? Remind me.
so remember how they've kind of split it into two, and there's the first pack and there's the second pack. You can't buy them separately. You have to buy both for 20 quid.
Uh-huh.
Um,
So
so
the
the
first pack's out.
first pack is out, and that is the Hero Trials, which allow you to power up the Master Sword fully. Gives you a bunch of masks and armor, and you get the Tingle suit as well. Which, if you are wearing in town, people freak the fuck out.
Okay.
Um, it comes out with the Korok mask, so you can find those seeds a bit easier. And there's the 3 chests that you get for buying it. One of which has the Nintendo Switch T-shirt, if you remember rightly.
Ooh, yeah. Did you
Yep,
put it on?
I did, and I was like, this thing has no armor, so I immediately changed back. Yeah, I don't know. The Heroes Trials seems pretty cool. So basically, what that is if you already have the Master Sword, you can put it back in its pedestal, and then there are like a series of, shall we say, combat encounters that you have to deal with, but you get stripped of all your armor abilities and weapons and shields and whatever else.
Can you keep the Nintendo Switch T-shirt on?
No.
What's
So,
the fucking point
so
then?
that's for the overworld, but like these are like sets of 12 rooms that you have to work your way through, like scavenging and like trying to figure out the best way to deal with things.
Mhm.
And I got up to room 11 or 12 and died, so I'm going to go back when I have more health to deal with it. But it seems cool. It's very much in the same vein of Eventide Island, if you've heard anything about that.
I have not.
So if you wash up on the shores of Eventide Island, you get stripped of everything and have to complete a series of challenges in order to get it back.
That sounds
Um,
wrong.
yeah, it is, considering one of those things is a Hinox, which is the one of like mini bosses. And you don't really have anything to fight it with, so you find yourself using the Magnesis ability and just whacking it over the face with like a metal chest.
Fancies.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't use any of the Sheikah Slate abilities in the Hero Trials, so it's one of those you need to be super careful things. It seems super interesting. I'm gonna play more of it, but I'm hoping to have that finished up relatively soon, like next couple of weeks or so. Certainly before the next DLC comes out, because the next DLC is actually going to be story stuff, and it's going to be set after um, the events of the main game. So
Mhm.
interested to see what that is. But that game is just fucking amazing. Like every time I go back to it, I'm always glad I do. Seeing as Darren's here, I can actually talk about what the main interesting parts are. Yeah. So the this one's done better in terms of story stuff, in that it doesn't present it to you front and center. You kind of have to go out and get it, but it's the aspects of the story and what they mean that I find super interesting, especially in the world. So the big thing is that like 10,000 years ago, as every time Ganon shows up, there's a Link and a Zelda avatar, and they have the Triforce things. But in order to help the battle that time, they constructed the 4 legendary beasts and like a shitload of guardians and towers and whatever, and they essentially helped destroy Ganon for a while. So, but they left that knowledge on to the next generation, if that makes any sense.
Oh,
So this time around, they know that Ganon's coming, as opposed to just randomly showing up like he did
mhm.
in fucking Skyward Sword, um, and Twilight Princess actually. So there's the main plot points are that Zelda is being pushed constantly to go become this avatar of the Triforce or whatever, and Link is the protector, and she's given no leeway on that. So their relationship is very strained
Mm-hmm.
at that point. So there's like interesting dynamics
Do they
between the main
both talk?
characters. So Link doesn't really talk. He just kind of gets talked at.
Okay.
In the main game, you can choose dialogue choices for him,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no real voice given to him, just kind of exertions.
So
But
apart
there's a
from,
lot, but there's a lot of
sorry,
character development in that. Your relationship with Zelda changes the more memories you unlock as you see that going down. But it's just super interesting to see like this kingdom is fully aware of Ganon is going to basically come like show up and fuck everything up. So everything is moving towards the we need to be prepared for this happening, which is different to the current day one where you are because obviously you failed and the world has been basically blighted by Ganon. Um, your dynamic in the world changes as well because as opposed to it just being like, oh hey, we haven't heard of the legendary hero or whatever, it's like they all know about it and they all know you fucked up last time. So when you go see the is it the Zora people, the fish people, like they fucking hate you because it's because of you. Like their champion died, who was one of them, and they want nothing to do with you until you obviously go do the redemption quest or whatever. So there's a lot of interesting things in terms of the world and the story that are super interesting that you don't normally get to see in a Zelda game.
mm-hmm.
Because it's pretty much a case of, hey, this thing is happening. Oh, it might be related to this, and oh wait, here's Ganon. You have to become the hero now, and then go defeat him. So there's that, which is. And I got a horse for the first time on my playthrough this time as well, like however many hours in.
What's its name?
So Therese made me call it Phelps
Oh.
because she's playing L.A. Noir.
Oh. It's like after Michael?
No, after Cole Phelps, the
Yeah.
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 You know, I'm hoping to wrap that up relatively soon. I've got about 70 shrines out of 140. I've still got that one divine beast left to take down, but I've been like gradually ebbing my way into Hyrule Castle as well to try and steal all the good shit. So I've got the Hylian shield, which does like mega defense. Yeah, that game's like if you get the opportunity to pick up a Switch and play that game, Ali, it's one of those ones that you fucking have to play. It's phenomenal.
You said that about Mario Galaxy?
Yep, Mario Galaxy 2 is a fucking amazing game as well. Yep. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been playing. So, what about yourself, Ali? How have you been doing?
Well, I went to America.
Oh yeah, so you did. Why the fuck have you sent me a link for a $994 version of sorry, £994 version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant in Manhattan Roller Edition?
Oh,
Why?
well,
Should ask the seller a question of are they out of their mind?
now
So how
you
was
have.
DC? I saw the very first thing
Yeah.
you posted on Twitter was that you went to a Taco Bell.
Was that the first thing that showed up? My Twitter was acting weird because it wasn't posting properly.
Right.
Was
That
that
was
was that the
the
first one?
first thing I saw of like
Right.
here's Taco
Because
Bell.
there was another one where it was Welcome to America, and I had Mountain Dew and Cheetos.
Yeah, not the regular Cheetos though, the flaming hot ones.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good. I wish I bought more to shove in my pack. I only brought 2 packets, but
Yeah, I think you can get them on Amazon and stuff. So
I might die. How quickly could I have these here?
I'm fairly sure you could get those really fucking quick.
But like,
sure,
are
like,
they
Tesco
the
and stuff have
proper American disgusting flaming hot Cheetos?
So I
Like
know
they're
Tesco
like
has the cheese ones.
in color.
Are they like luminous red, like the luminous orange?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, it's horrible, but they're so good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the cheese ones.
I just went straight for the flaming hot one.
Okay, the cheese ones are good. For some reason, they decided to bring them over here and turn them into Wotsits, which doesn't make any sense. But
I think that's what knickknacks used to be like.
they still are.
No, they're not. They're not. They're not the same.
Well, Are we really having this debate? So yeah,
Cheetos are really crunchy.
Yeah, Cheetos are really like more crunchier, but like Knick Knacks are kind of similar.
No, that's what Knick Knacks used to be, and then they changed them to. Trust me on this. I know my garbage food. But now like Knick Knacks are like puffier because they're healthier.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
When was the last time you ate a pack of Knick Knacks?
Like 3 days ago.
Well, I ate one yesterday, so
So the
when was the last time you ate American Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
um
Guaranteed from America.
I haven't had the flaming hot ones. We got the cheese ones from for Christmas, like a tub of them. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the shop just down the road from us sells like big old bags of those Knick Knacks, like the spicy ones. Which...
Yeah, the spicy ones are the only ones.
There are other flavors, but
no.
yeah.
No.
I support those ideals.
Yeah, that right.
Scorpion.
So that was the first thing I had. I didn't like Mountain Dew. It was the red one.
Okay.
Didn't like it.
Don't they all just taste the same anyway?
I don't know. I only tried one. And then I went to Taco Bell. I've never eaten so much in my life.
What did you actually get at Taco Bell?
Tacos, because we'd had lunch like 40 minutes before.
So what can we do now? Let's go to a Taco Bell.
So right, the process was we had breakfast in the hotel, and did I say where it was in America?
Right, so you were in an American hotel and you had an American breakfast. What did you have for breakfast?
What didn't I have?
Was it a buffet or was it ordered?
Buffet.
Okay.
Buffet.
James there.
Yeah.
He serves you your breakfast because that's all the work he can get these days.
Aww.
Need I remind you, the last thing we saw him in was as Piccolo in Dragon Ball.
No, he was in Doctor Who shit. Like Torchwood.
And he
I'm
was
not saying he's doing well.
And he was Piccolo in Dragon Ball.
Piccolo. Yeah, it's terrible. That's not his fault.
He signed up to that.
Yeah, but I also felt like he was the only one doing a semi-decent job with what he was handed.
What, really pathetic prosthetics?
Yeah. So I was in DC. So yeah, that day it was buffet breakfast, and then like 2 hours later we went to Whole Foods for lunch, and good lord, I've never seen so much food like just to take away. It was like a full buffet that you could just go, okay. Yep. So I got like a pizza slice that was like that size and like that thick, with all the meat on it for like $3. Nah, probably a little bit more than that. It was Whole Foods. And that was really good. And then yeah, we walked to Taco Bell.
Did you see there's one opening up in Glasgow?
I brought it back with me. Said, hey guys, this is real good. Have you heard of Scotland? And they went, no. The first question I was asked. Do they like
processed meats? And you're like, boy, do they.
We really do. It would be the same. It will not be the same.
Do you think they'll have like
a
regional dish? Like one of the tacos will have fucking haggis or black pudding in it?
I mean, that might be pretty amazing. You have no idea that it might be pretty amazing if they made a haggis taco. Are you telling me haggis taco would be bad?
I don't know.
I don't like haggis, but
depends on the quality of the regular tacos, I suppose.
No, just all it depends on is the quality of the haggis.
Okay.
I'm gonna open a haggis taco shop.
Hago, no. Taggis.
But no, like haggis burritos.
So it's like burrito, but with haggis.
Wait, what's that?
You've never heard of burrito?
No.
Dude, you need to look up burrito. It's in Brooklyn. It's in Brooklyn, New York. It's basically
as opposed to Brooklyn anywhere else in the world.
I think there's a Brooklyn somewhere else.
Yeah, but no one goes Brooklyn, New York. They go Brooklyn.
So it's if a burger and a burrito had a baby.
That sounds horrible.
So it's like burger and fries in a burrito, and it looks amazing.
Oh, it looks
It looks
horrible.
amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it looks horrible.
So people are like properly obsessed with those just now. I need a share of it.
So, yeah, but then we went to Taco Bell, so I was pretty full at that point, so I just got 2 tacos.
How big is a standard Taco Bell taco? Is
It's probably like maybe about they're kind of small, like they're
right,
not like
but they're like $1 a piece, aren't they? They're like really
they're
fucking cheap.
like $1.50 or something like
Okay,
that.
right.
Like $3 for 2 tacos,
People
which
see
is like
that
two
pricing structure when
pounds.
they come over here.
I, I hope so. See if I can go and get like even if it was direct, see if I could get 2 tacos for £3. Oh, that would be
I don't.
so
There's
good.
no way they could do that
Why?
because they'd hike up the price by like £3 and then blame it on like leaving the
Import?
EU.
Oh, it would be so good.
Our scientifically created meat is really expensive to import.
Oh, it's trash food. It like because that's like so all the Americans found it really really funny that I wanted to go to Taco Bell, and I quoted like to the Scottish people I was with. I was like, it's basically like I'm saying I really want to go to Greg's. Like if someone came over to Scotland and was like, I just really want to try a Greg's. Like of anything, and if I leave this country without trying a Greg's, I'll be really sad. Because that's what I was like with Taco Bell.
Is that the equivalent? Do you think that's the equivalent?
Yeah, because to us it's a
Yeah.
completely garbage. Like you don't even think about it. Food like Taco Bell.
Yeah, because there's nothing really of that magnitude with like chains from the UK, is there? It's
No,
all yeah. Okay.
it's yeah, Greg's. It's great. It's so good. It's good garbage, 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 garbage food.
Well, it's going to be the
Uh,
last restaurant, so you know it's.
and they all, without fail, they all kept saying, "You know, this isn't Mexican food, right?" And I was like, "No, I wanted to try American cuisine. It's so good. It's so good. I
So
could
my
eat it
parents,
all day."
my parents just got back from Vegas, and I
You know,
took
there's
great.
one in Manchester.
Is there?
Yeah, there are some in the UK. There's just none in Scotland.
Huh. Okay.
And the most northerly one I have checked because I've wanted this for a while is Manchester.
That's quite the journey to go get Taco Bell.
And
Yeah.
one of my friends recently moved to Manchester, so
Give to ship it up.
no, I just go down and visit them and be like, "We're going to Taco Bell."
So like my parents just got back from Vegas a couple weeks ago,
Yeah,
and I was talking to them earlier, and they were
are
like,
they
"Oh,
millionaires?
oh yeah, there's like a load of like there's like chapels everywhere," and I was like, "Yeah, there's a Taco Bell chapel." They're like,
Oh,
"What?" I was like, "It's Taco Bell, but with you can get married in it."
and no, I didn't get the Doritos taco
Why? Why didn't you get the Doritos? Surely
because
that's the one that you get.
no, because
It's the
I've heard
most authentic American cuisine.
for one thing, you don't go like first time you don't go crazy like you want to see what it is from its base at its core. Like what is it's a taco from Taco Bell. Like there's the reason I didn't get a burrito like or quesarito.
Is that what it's called, quesarito?
Yeah, there was also a Chipotle next to it and I was like kind of like
Oh, how much do you value your time that you don't have to spend in the toilet?
yeah, everyone kept saying that to me about like Taco Bell. I have an iron stomach, I think.
You think?
I tend to feel worse when I don't eat crap.
It's like that episode of Always Sunny where they stop drinking for like a day and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, it is. I'm too. That one's so good.
So we
That's
just
a
we just
really
finished
good
that.
episode.
We just finished the entirety of Always Sunny, and we've
Don't
moved
act
on.
like that's a great feat. I did that not that long ago.
Yeah,
I
but
do
like
that constantly.
we've moved on to Curb now.
New season coming out.
Yep. So get ready for that because Therese has never seen it before, so we're working through that from the start as
Eh.
well. Curb's good. I love Curb.
I got like 3 episodes and I was like, okay.
You need to like the finale of season 3 is just fucking. That's yeah. I was shocked to learn that Always Sunny isn't back until 2019.
Yeah, and Dennis is leaving.
Supposedly.
The thing is, like, I think he's saying that he. It's not that he's wanting to leave. He was talking about it being better for the story.
Okay.
And if they bring him back, I don't know. I'm also with you that
I'll see it when I'll believe it when I see it.
was Danny DeVito also talking of leaving?
I don't know. Maybe that's why they're talking about wrapping up in 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's been what?
Because the guy that plays Dennis was talking about a movie afterwards as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're doing that still.
I mean, that would be season 13.
So 13 and then a 14th one
Yeah,
is
so
what's
that would
planned.
be 2020.
Yeah.
So 14 seasons.
It's a good run.
And they're still doing well. Like,
yep.
So if they can close it out well, we've got 14 seasons to go back to. And
not as much McPoyle in the new season as I would like, but yeah.
No, do you like McPoyle? Were you just hoping for another Del Toro cameo?
Is that who that was? Jesus,
That's who that was.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
yep.
it's
that makes
amazing,
sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull
out their eyes. Yep.
yeah. It's Guillermo.
That makes that episode even better then.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So Taco Bell's amazing. Taco Bell's really good. I've never eaten so much in a 3-day period in my life.
Really?
It's so good. So much food. So much good food.
How much American bacon did you eat? That's the question.
None.
Wow.
No, not true. Sorry, at the buffet I did.
Okay.
Yeah, at the buffet I did. They also had croissants filled with scrambled egg and ham.
Yep.
And I was like, that sounds amazing. Took one bite and I was like, I'm going to die. For one thing, the scrambled egg soaks through the croissant too much.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
And then it was too much scrambled egg.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So every bite was just a bit too. It was really tasty, but a bit too sickening. So I was like, oh.
You didn't do the bacon and I'm more interested in the breakfast than anything else.
I did. Yeah, I did bacon with pancakes, with tons of syrup on it.
Yep, that's the way to live. That is the way to live.
So good, so good. And I think I got other stuff as well, but
bit sausage on there, maybe some hash brown.
So the second day we were at a different hotel to have breakfast, meeting people, and there was another buffet breakfast. That was the scrambled egg and thingy one, and they had, because at first I thought it was grits because I don't know what grits are, and I was like, "Is this grits?" And
no,
everyone was like, "No." And it was hash browns, but rather than hash browns as we know it as like a thing, it was like a dish, and it was basically macaroni and cheese, but instead of macaroni, it's hash browns.
That sounds amazing.
It was so good.
Yep, that's it. That sounds good. Breakfast hash of any kind is always good.
And then so many burgers, like but like it was catered burgers from like restaurants, and they were just like these perfect. Like I had a normal one and a chicken one. So much food. So much food.
Yep.
It was really good. So then I came back and bought 11 games in 12 days.
Yep.
So I went on a journey, Mark.
Okay. Tell me about your journey.
So I immediately bought Crash Bandicoot,
Yep.
and and also the PlayStation sale was on.
Yep. Which I missed. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there was some good deals, but a lot of it I have from PlayStation Plus. Play Until Dawn. That game's good.
Yep. It's on the list of stuff for
Uh,
buying, shall we say?
what bang? It's the PS Plus game this month.
So I don't have PlayStation Plus, and I'm not
What?
paying for PlayStation Plus if I don't have the PlayStation 4 hooked up till the end of next month.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
losing a month. You're losing a month.
Considering that that game will go super fucking cheap anyway, like,
It won't go. It is super fucking cheap.
yeah.
Fair enough. That's fair. Um, so I bought Crash Bandicoot and MLB The Show 17.
Okay.
It was £20.
Didn't that just come out?
No, it
No.
comes out at the start of it's the All Star break at the moment. Comes out at the start of the
Okay.
baseball season.
Right. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, so I'm cool with that.
So that's 2 of 11.
Crash Bandicoot is fantastic. It really is. Um, they've done like I could not praise this game enough. By the way, seriously, I have literally only one criticism, and it's you can't skip the opening. Activision, Vicarious Visions, and then there's a little Crash going from old Crash into a machine and turning
Okay.
into new Crash.
So a lot of those are there to design to mask loading. So I don't know if that's to do with it, maybe.
So loading in and out of levels can be quite bad sometimes. But generally it's good. They've made the one I'd say they've done the most work to is 1, and the thing is they all look similarly good now. But I'm meaning more in quality of life improvements.
Have you noticed any differences in the way that it handles and the way the character models are because they built it up in Unity rather than the original framework?
So I don't know. Like I played all 3 Crash games not that long ago. In the grand scheme of things, it might be in a couple of years, but it's not really that long ago.
Yep.
And in terms of handling, I felt like in Crash 1, I felt like it handled like Crash 1, but tightened.
Okay.
Like,
so
not.
Yeah. So there was an article, I think it was up in Eurogamer, where they broke down what they had changed. So like in the original Crash trilogy, apparently the hitbox was a rectangle.
Yeah.
But
Which makes
Unity,
sense.
the prefab is that it is more of an oval shape.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people are finding that they can slip off edges, and that when they are jumping 2 ledges as well, sometimes it can fail to register that it is actually on a ledge because of the shape of the hitbox. I don't know if you'd come across any of that.
I have on like a couple of things, but nothing to the point where, like, to be honest, I really feel like this they each feel like each of the games to me, and I don't know if that is part nostalgia, but again, like I did play them relatively recently. I might throw one in just to see, but yeah, it seems a little bit tightened, but not enough to make it perfectly modern.
Okay.
But in a good way. It's nostalgically like clunky to me.
So I have because I've never played one of these games. I have like no nostalgia for it whatsoever. Charles and I were having a talk about it the other night there, where she was like, "Well, this came out in '96." I was like, "So what were we doing in '96? We weren't playing Crash Bandicoot." It was like '96 was the year that Mario 64 came out. That's why I wasn't playing it.
But yeah, they're still fun games. So in Crash Bandicoot 1, the only way to save, if I recall correctly, is when you got a gem or completed a bonus level.
Doesn't that involve like collecting every crate on a level or something? Or
yeah.
So
the bonus levels, no.
Okay,
So that's what I'm saying is you would have to. It might just be that you had to complete the bonus level. And the bonus levels got real fucking like some of them were already real fucking tough. Like, but like some of them got brutal later on. Now you can save whenever.
Okay.
Because of course you can. I think as long as you're in the overworld. But also you choose to, so it would be that you collect three little tokens throughout the level, and that's how you access the bonus level.
Okay.
Now once you collect them, there's a platform that you jump onto to go to the bonus level. If you fall, you don't lose a life, you go back, you can jump on, like you can repeat the bonus level basically.
Okay.
Which was
So it doesn't lock you out of it, and you have to retry the level or anything. It's just a case of you can just jump straight back in. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, 2 and 3, so I played most of 1 and got to the point that I did in Crash Bandicoot and I got to that level and was like, fuck this level feels exactly the same. I'm not playing it.
Okay.
But in a good way. Like, it was always the level I got stuck on. It was always the one I had trouble with, and it still is, apparently. 2 feels like 2. 2 was always my least favorite. It's still a good game, but I just kind of played first world or 2 and then called it.
Yep.
And then went on to 3, and 3 feels so good. Like, really good. Looks incredible. They all look incredible, to be honest. But 3 did more things with, like, the environments. You know, It starts going into medieval times, and you're running along the Great Wall of China, and you're in a.
Are the later ones still that kind of 2.5D type thing, or are they more?
No, there's some. Yeah, some levels have side-scrolling sections, but very rarely. Like the bonus levels in 3, a lot of them are, if not all of them, are side-scrolling.
Okay.
But nothing egregious, and never for a whole level.
Okay.
The worst levels in 3 are the jet ski levels. They handle like garbage and always have.
So they kept that in rather than trying to.
Yeah.
It's part of the experience.
Yeah. Part of the experience, man. And I got one of the ultra rare achievements. It's based on how many people have it.
Yep, the Xbox has the same system.
Game.
Yep.
Yep. And we had it first. Thanks, DreamWorks character.
Do you not know I'm going to be in the new Madagascar?
No, I thought you would have went Trolls 2.
Oh, right. Wait, that was DreamWorks?
Probably. Yeah, it must have been. Justin Timberlake did their theme song. Can't stop feeling. That one. No, nothing. So it's one of the secret levels in it, and if you don't know it, it's pretty hard to spot, and it's one that's always been just in like that I've known it for years, and so ultra rare achievement. I'm not gonna. It really annoys me that they're broken up into 3 separate games rather than one game and then 3 separate categories.
Oh, really?
It's like trophies. It's like you play Crash Bandicoot because it's all you go into the game and it's 1, 2, 3. You pick what game you want to play, but it's split into.
See, Rare Replay has that same issue in that those games that got separate releases have their own like list of achievements because they are just those separate releases.
I would really prefer it to be, Rare Replay. You go into that, and then there's 30 games.
No.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think Jak and Daxter did the same thing.
I signed up for the Sea of Thieves alpha. So still waiting on hearing back about that. So hopefully I'll get into that soon and be able to talk about it, I guess, unless I'm subject to NDA. But I don't know. I want to play that. Speaking of Rare, just off the cuff there. But what are the other games that you got other than?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about MLB. It's pretty much the same as last year. I was out of my mind. Then there was the Humble Sale,
Okay.
and I bought 3 games, and they were Volgarg the Viking,
Yep, that game's hard as balls.
but apparently it's really good.
Yep.
I can't remember the other two at the moment. That's always when you know you've bought too many games.
Yep.
And then there was a Steam sale.
Yes, there was.
So I bought Dishonored and Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Okay. So that would have cost you like what, 3-4 quid maybe altogether?
No, I think I bought the full version of Dishonored.
Okay.
So all DLC, so that was at like $7.99, something like that. Yeah, I bought Deadly Premonition, the director's cut, on a Humble Bundle, and The Fall.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard good things about The Fall.
Yeah, you've heard good things about Deadly Premonition. Don't lie to me.
No, I haven't.
Hey, the Guinness World Record holder for most polarizing game. It actually is. It's in the Guinness Book of Records as the most polarizing game. And then I went on to CEX.
Okay.
And this is where the list gets weird. So I bought Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup.
I thought you had a version of that.
No, I couldn't find it, so I'm assuming it's gone.
Or it's gonna
It
like
was like
appear when you last expect it.
it was literally like 50 pence. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Oh, for God's sake. Are these all games that we've talked about recently that you just bought? Is that what's happening here?
True Crime Streets of LA,
Yep. Uh-huh.
and Saw 2.
Yes, so this is literally like we've
Uh-huh.
talked about these games
Uh-huh.
and you just went out and bought them.
Yeah.
Because I've been like deciding whether or not I want to buy Mario 64 on the Wii U as well. So it's like,
Yeah. Give in, Mark. Give
But
in.
there's a new Mario game coming out this year.
How much is Mario 64?
I'm gonna say maybe about 7 quid, somewhere about there.
What are you even doing?
I'm being economical.
What are
Also,
you?
that game's from '96. You shouldn't have to pay 7 quid for it. It should be way cheaper than that.
You're paying for the convenience to play it. Yeah, I already owned Deadly Premonition Director's Cut.
Then why did you buy it again?
Because I don't want to plug in my PS3 to play it. I have a problem. My name
Yeah.
is Ali and I have a problem.
Is that game backwards compatible on Xbox One now? I feel like I read something there was.
Oh, that'd be good. Nice to know on that too. So there are my 11 games.
Okay. And how many of those have you played other than Crash?
Right, 1,
It's 2, 3.
3, 4, 5. 5 of
Okay,
11.
that's
That's
what I
not
was
bad,
expecting.
considering.
That's almost 45%. So that's not too bad.
Is it? Yeah, 5 of 11. I'm almost halfway. I don't know. It was fun.
I don't know. But yeah, like I'll probably be doing the same for the PS4 around, November sale time, Black Friday and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's what the time when I'll just be like, okay, well, we missed out on these games, so let's
Yeah.
get these.
Yeah, I suspect probably around Christmas, or they might have it on sale before that. I'll probably pick up Doom on PC
Yeah,
because it was going pretty cheap, but I'd already spent quite a lot of money.
like that's your justification for it.
I think it was like $9.99.
Yeah, I was so I had a big problem with Prime Day and that a lot of games were cheap, but they had put a lot of prices back of the RRPs. So that was like,
Yeah.
Yakuza 0 was it 22.99?
Yeah.
But it was selling around then that price anyway. But in order to make it seem cheaper, they put it the RRP price back up. They're like, oh, you're saving this amount. Well, it's not really.
No, that is the RRP and always will be the RRP because that's what they sold in the copies for.
But,
So that's how they get it's. I think they tend to do that with all games. Like, see if you go on and buy some games now, like they're quite old, and it will say, "Oh, the RRP is like $44.99."
That's why what you do is you put them on your wish list, and it tells you an exact percentage of how much it's dropped since the last time you looked at it.
What? Really?
Yep.
I need to start putting things on my wish list. Frame's fun. I got a notebook and a pair of headphones. I got new headphones.
Yeah.
They're the same ones. Well, actually, they're the sequel
blue.
to my old headphones. No, they're
Headphones-
great, actually.
Headphones too, headphone harder.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But no, they're grey.
Okay. Well, they look blue from here.
Yeah, no, the lighting in here is terrible. Also, my webcam is terrible. We were talking about this.
Yeah, we were.
It's going to change soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, buy Crash. It's great.
Yeah, like
so, I'm a
I was
bit
like,
worried about you because if you never played them.
so I won't be playing them.
Oh,
it's not for me.
Oh, then absolutely get it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If she played the old
Like,
Crash games, she'll love it.
Yes. So like ever since it came out, every single day, it's
She's
been like that since this episode is like, where is the pretzel money? When are you getting the pretzel money? Why aren't you getting the pretzel money now?
Do you know what? It's going to be really funny.
What?
It's when she walks in with the PS4.
No, but she already knows that the PS4 is there.
Oh, well, that's pointless.
Yeah, but then I get to say, but you can't open the fucking thing until you submit your dissertation.
But
so,
she can.
No, she can't.
But she can.
No.
But she can.
Them's the rules. Them's
What
the rules. I've already said.
Sorry, 1950s Mark. Like, if she knows it's there, unless she is literally hidden, then
I've not hidden it yet, but I might do that.
Because yeah, she can just open it and be like, "What the fuck are you gonna do, Gibson?" I know how things work. So just fucking plug it in when she's not there.
No, she has enough distractions for her dissertation just now. I'm not going to do that.
Not like when she's working, when she's in the library.
But I have enough stuff to get through without plugging in a PS4 just now, so I'm all right. I still got to finish Zelda.
But then you could get Until Dawn.
We have Until Dawn.
What?
No, not Until Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Both have Dawn in the title.
Oh no!
Yeah. But yeah, there's
what was it, Game of Thrones or Borderlands Season 1?
Yeah, so there are a lot of games that we need to pick up for the PlayStation 4.
I'll write you a list.
I think I've already got one.
Yeah. If there's any you wanna borrow, Adam Boyce and who was it? We'll show you how to loan games to your friends.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I remember.
Who was it he was doing it with?
I can't.
Was it the head?
Lang?
No, it was the head of like Sony.
Oh, is it Shuya Yoshida?
Yeah, the name escaped me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that now. Yep, I remember that now. Yeah.
Yep, you good? You good?
Yeah, but they just handed it across to you. Yep, I remember that.
I've got Bloodborne. Bloodborne's fun.
Gabe, that video hasn't really aged well considering Microsoft dropped that policy, but
it did them well at the time.
Yeah, I remember.
I've got Bloodborne.
Get that super cheap now, surely. I know.
Yeah,
there's
I'm just saying.
I'm excited to play Uncharted.
What size hard drive did you get?
So it's a terabyte.
So jealous. So jealous.
So why don't you just get even a hybrid drive off of?
Because what I really want to do is find someone to sell my PS4 to for like 150 quid and then go buy PS4 Pro.
So why don't you just do it in Gumtree then?
I don't have to deal with strangers.
No, just post it out. Or get them to come pick it up. You'll be like,
Or
there you go.
eBay it.
Yeah, or eBay it. I'd say you're more likely to get a sale on for what you want on Gumtree.
Think?
Yeah.
I bet you there's PS4s going for more than 150 quid on eBay.
Oh yeah, like that's like when I got that deal, the first thing I did was go on Gumtree and see how much people were selling Call of Duty Infinite Warfare for. So it was like, roughly about like 15 to 20 quid, I think. Because like the trade-in price for like CEX or game is like 3 quid. So
yeah, no, you don't get one.
like, why would it? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Is that all you've been playing?
Some more PUBG.
Yeah.
That game's
Got
still
chicken dinner yet?
No. Oh, I got like the thing is I'm not good at it. Like my long range game is still really tough because I'm not used to shooting with a mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
Again. Yeah. And then that game's coming out on console anyway, so I'll probably get it there.
So what you want to do is get an Xbox One X.
No.
And then
it's a launch exclusive.
Xbox One X.
No. You have a PS4 now.
I'm probably going to get an Xbox One X this year as well. So 3 consoles in the space of 1 year.
You can join in our games. Get Overwatch.
What's that?
Get Overwatch. Get Overwatch.
Is that Doom?
Get Overwatch.
Is that Doom thing?
Get Overwatch. Get Overwatch and Killing Floor 2. It's unfortunate that Killing Floor 2
I know, right? Yeah.
Like, because that game is real fucking good. But it'll be hard to convince you.
I could play No Man's Sky now.
Get Overwatch. Get Overwatch.
I don't want to play Overwatch.
Yes, you do. When was the last time you played a competitive first-person shooter?
Halo 5.
How was that? Did you enjoy that experience?
Yeah.
Get Overwatch. Joe, you're telling me that Doom is the best
first-person shooter I played in like the last 15 years.
Right. Single player. Yeah? Overwatch is the best first-person shooter multiplayer I've played ever. Ever.
Compared to Battlefield Bad Company 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you played Quake 3?
No.
There you go. That's
no. You can't just be no. But still, like, even if that's not as good as Quake 3, like, go and fucking play Quake 3 then. But buy Overwatch.
Let's play
Quake
3.
I'm not going to play it with you. Overwatch is an incredible game, especially when you have people.
I know. You tell me every but I genuinely just have no interest in it whatsoever.
I know, but
like I've had access to free trials and stuff, and even then I've like downloaded it and
never played it with people. With people. I currently have like 2 or 3 people that I could already play it with, and if I add another one to that, that's 4 people in a team, and that's the perfect number. Oh, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. Oh, you're so wrong. Oh, I hate you so much. But yeah, I was playing PUBG. And my long range game is suffering just because I'm not used to mouse and keyboard. But my close range game is pretty good. So see when I for the show, Donnie and I were playing it. We were like, we'll have 1 game each to warm up. But if you get if you get in the top 50th percentile, that's your game because fuck you, it's taking too long.
Okay.
You know, like you would if you were 12.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I yeah, but yeah. So I came 10th and he came 8th
That's not bad.
on our first games.
That's not bad.
And mine, I managed to get into a little block of houses that really kitted me out, like straight from the get go. Like times 4 or 8 scope on a Scar with a shotgun. Like I was totally kitted out. And then and also just the area was like always within
Okay.
my
Yeah.
buildings were always in the area. Perfect. Like this was my run basically. And
Your RNG was on point.
yeah, so at one point I heard a car pull up and then I heard a guy get out. And what I'd been doing was I perched myself on a balcony because um, I was the way that people would be running into the circle would be coming from this point, and I had one from like this way and one from this way, and I could sit at one point and see both if anyone came over, and I heard footsteps coming up, so I moved to the side of the door where the door opens, and I would be behind it, and the guy runs out, opens the door, sees that there's no loot, closes the door and leaves, and for a pub like PUBG is all about the tension. It's the only like it's quite funny. I've had people look at this game and be like, "This just doesn't look fun. You're just sitting in the same spot for like 20 minutes." But the tension is what gets you. Like I was wrecking myself at that. So about 5 minutes, maybe less than 5 minutes later, I hear another set of footsteps, and I hear them roaming around the building, and the door opens, but he moves forward, and I just shoot him in the face so hard. It was so good.
So are you baiting people into rooms then? Are you like dropping like a cool weapon so that they walk in, or are you just
No,
like
I mean, like that's probably a better idea.
yeah, because that'd be the devious way to do it.
Because my thing's not that I'm camping because I want to get tons of kills. I'm camping because I know I'll die if I move. Um, yeah, so I'm doing all right. That was a fun kill. PUBG's a really fun game.
Yeah, I want to try it out. It's going to be one of those things that when it does come to consoles, I'll definitely play it.
Get a PS4, please.
Well, it
And
comes out next
buy
month
over.
first, though, which I have, so it's
Your birthday's coming up, isn't it?
yes.
Like, it's 7 days.
Uh-huh.
Would you be that mad if I got you a
Yes.
copy of
No, do not get me Overwatch.
Why?
Because I don't want to play it. I'm all right.
What? But you always right. You always tell me to play things or watch things, and you say it as if your word is like bond of like if I recommend this, everyone should watch it.
Tell you what, you watch all of The Wire, and I will
No,
play
not all
Overwatch.
of The Wire.
There is no medium in that, Ali. You either watch none of The Wire or all of The Wire.
Is on Prime.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Are you?
Yep.
Like at all?
It's back on Sky box set soon, I think, but I don't
Oh,
think it's
great!
on.
I'll
I
buy
don't think it's on.
Sky.
Yeah. I don't think it's on. I don't think I've ever seen any of the HBO shows on Amazon Prime.
Um,
I've seen Walking Dead, but I haven't seen any of the HBO stuff.
they're pretty expensive. They are on Amazon to buy, but it's like 20 to 25 quid per season.
Ooh.
Yeah, I could probably buy it on DVD for cheaper than that.
Oh, yeah, you would imagine.
On DVD, not Blu-ray. Yeah, it was. What the fuck do you want for your birthday then? Then you're getting Overwatch. That's my ultimatum. Play the Talos Principle and that other game that I got you that you can't remember.
Yeah.
FTL?
No, but my laptop's not exactly been the best recently, so there are little parts falling off of it.
Then I'll buy you
A laptop. Wow, that's great. Okay.
Overwatch. Why? I think that's a great present. Will we move on to news?
News. Yay.
Hey, Mike Ashley bought game, or at least a big
a large
game.
stake.
Yeah. So yeah, Mike Ashley, for those who are not from the UK, Mike Ashley is owner of Newcastle United, one of the Premier League football teams.
And scumbag extraordinaire.
Also owns Sports Direct.
Yep.
And now also owns 25% of Game, the biggest retail video game exclusive.
Okay.
Although they, centered around games. I'm not talking about your Tesco's and like.
So for those not privy to what Sports Direct have been notorious for, it's their 0-hour contracts for workers. It's the constant level of beratement for workers from management. It's
a woman who worked in a warehouse had a baby in a warehouse
because she was afraid to take time off in case she
or
got fired.
wasn't allowed to.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, he's a big piece of shit.
Yep.
So
shitty company gets bought by other shitty company. So
yeah. Yep.
He's at 11.
Yep. He also owns big portions of Debenhams and French Connection.
Does he?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess that means that game might not be around for that much longer then.
No more 3DSs.
Yep.
The 3DS is coming to an end.
So originally, at the start of this week, it was a case of that Japan had announced that they stopped production of the regular style 3DS. Apparently, that's extended to the new 3DS models as well, and also is not just Japan; it's also across Europe as well. So they are officially killing that thing off. But there's probably warehouses full of those fucking things by now. So
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So they will sell for a while. Think you can still buy a Wii, brand new.
New? Yeah, you gotta imagine somewhere. Go to a Super Potato.
Hey, Mark, it's time to update your gamer pick on the Xbox One.
Okay. You said that in the exact language, the way that Microsoft surfaced their updates as well. So.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, you can add you can now customize your gamer user pick.
Hey, Mark, it's time to update. Oh, something went wrong. Unhappy face. What went wrong? Unhappy face. But what's the exact code? Unhappy face. Fucking Windows 10.
So yeah, co-streaming sounds cool.
Yep.
Yeah, they've added a bunch of updates to the Xbox One. Tell me about them, Mark. You own an Xbox One?
I've yet to check them out because I haven't had my Xbox One on this week, other than to watch Netflix. Yeah, last thing I played was like Injustice 2 a while ago.
When at E3 by any chance?
Possibly. I think maybe played some after that, but yeah, just been on the Switch due to limited time. Oh no, wait, I played Wolfenstein, so
yeah, there you go.
After that.
So you can now add custom gamer picks.
What could possibly go wrong?
Penises.
Yes, penises go wrong.
Well, I mean,
It's the next
Someone
Herbie
could
movie.
put a penis as their profile picture on Facebook.
Can they? Do they have algorithms to prevent that?
I don't
Or do you
know.
just need to report it? I don't know.
I did probably reporting. Put a penis as your profile picture on Twitter.
So what you're saying is what I need to do in order to get that past the algorithm is put a picture of a penis and then have the words fake news underneath. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, would depress me. Do you think you'll use any of these things?
Probably. I need to go in and check out, see what the main stuff is. I'll definitely use the customized gamer pick because the one that I have is super generic as hell. So I don't know. Quality of life improvements are always good, especially if you have a console launch coming up and need to improve the shit out of that fucking dashboard. So
Yep. And Valve has banned over 40,000 Steam accounts for
yep,
cheating.
just during the Steam sale.
On the 6th of July specifically.
Yep.
They did it all in one day. It's the biggest set of bans they've handed out in one go. So yeah, at least they're cracking down on that.
Drain the swamp.
Mark, stop depressing me. So I bet a lot of people are very unhappy.
Yep. Imagine you lose access to your Steam library. Fuck.
Yeah, according to tracking site VacBan, $7,388 worth of goods, like cosmetic items, were forfeited. But I assume a lot more than that was on games.
I think this is. I wonder what the main catalyst for doing this for was. Do you think it's because the international's coming up?
Oh, is it? It will be around now.
It's like this weekend or next weekend, isn't it?
Seriously? Man, I miss Dota.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the time I was into Dota.
How many hours did you put into Dota overall?
Let's find out. No, I really enjoyed my time with Dota. It's a really good game. I just didn't have enough people that would play it on a regular basis and got tired of playing it myself. Paragon's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
There's a lot of MOBAs out now.
Yeah.
Yep. Gigantic, is that the one that's just come out on Windows 10 and Xbox One?
I have no idea. But yeah, maybe I'll go back to Paragon.
Lawbreakers to do out shortly, isn't it?
What is Lawbreakers?
It's that Cliff Blazinski one, isn't it?
Oh, there's two.
Is that a MOBA? Or is that just a... I can't remember.
I put a hair under 300 hours.
Okay, that's nowhere near as much as I thought it was going to be.
Really?
I thought you were in like the thousands.
No. No. Thousands. You madman. Yeah, that's all our news, Mark.
Yep, it's been a quiet week. Obviously, we're
Yes.
still post E3, so people are still processing the fact that there's a Mario XCOM game.
Stocking up and panic buying.
You're making your game bug out bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want entertainment? Come to me. And the apocalypse.
Okay. Even though there's no power to run anything. You're like,
you don't know that. You don't know what kind of apocalypse we're going to have. We'll have generators.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, we'll have generators.
Will we?
Yeah.
They're running what?
He had an iPod in fucking Book of Eli.
So he did.
Yeah.
He had to trade stuff to get it charged, if I remember it.
Yeah. So, fuck you. You're not getting any of my entertainment. I'm going to rule the wasteland.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy thousands of copies of FIFA 14 for a penny.
And then that will be the Bible in the Book of Eli.
Yes. The book of
Gary Oldman's running about trying to get fucking the latest version.
Right, we're gonna call it. Mark. What are you doing this week?
I got a lot of work stuff on. Aside from that, not much else. Hopefully, rattling through Zelda, finishing that up. Maybe play more Wolfenstein. I don't know.
Yeah,
What
your
work are
your birthday's coming up.
it is, which is just another Saturday.
Oh, Saturday playing Overwatch.
So that's gonna do it for this.
I'm gonna try and play through more games.
Yeah,
As I
because we
always
now
do.
have
I'm going to try and knock down. I've still got Persona
still
and
got Doom,
Prey.
still got Doom.
There's too many games, Mark. Oh, time's slipping away. So we're going to go. Thanks for joining me. And
No
we'll see
worries.
you all next time. Bye.